Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Lunacy again, and in this vlog for the legendary Avatar TV show from Nickelodeon, I shall be talking about the last episode on that first season on the Avatar, Disc 1. And that will be episode 4 of season 1. The Warriors of Kyoshi. And let me just say, this is one of my favorite episodes. Because there's so many references and so much fun to be had in this episode. Plus, Soccer gets a nice little slice of humble pie. Plus, it introduces one of my favorite characters to the show, Suki, which is a very good addition to the Avatar lineup, in my opinion, because she's a non-bender and she is awesome. Let me not be around the bush. Suki is an awesome character, an awesome warrior too. But we'll get into that when we get into that. So right now, we introduce some very interesting thing in the whole idea behind the Avatar. Plus, we have one paradox, one questionable part of it, which I will get to in a moment. But for right now, I gotta say that this is one of the better episodes because it involves Zuko, Iroh, and some comedy between them too. Now, we first start the episode off with Prince Zuko still on his search for the Avatar, but in a very calming, relaxing state of mind, and where he's meditating about his search for the Avatar and stuff, which is something that I really like. Because, you always assume that Fire Nation, the soldiers involved in it, are usually hot-tempered, they're cranky, they're angry, like someone made their armor too tight or something. Particularly around the crotch area. They're always aggravated somehow. But this is a nice thing to have them calm down and meditating, doing the breathing in and out, in and out. And I really like the fact that they have him, as he's breathing in and out, having the candles in front of him, doing literally going up and then going down again, going up and then going down again, until Uncle Iroh comes into play and tells him that he got news about the Avatar, which Zuko said, which is Zuzu. He said, Uncle, now, you always taught me to be calm, be carefree, to be passionate and sweet and all that. Again, any news that you have, the Avatar. So then the Gyro says, but we don't know where he is. To where Zuko's temper and the flames shoot up faster than the temper of a guy that I try to keep the girlfriend and him have both blackjack. It was actually pretty amazing how fast Zuko's temper went up. Anyway, and you see the candles become more blazed than anything else. Because that's his one sweet spot. That's one spot that if anybody touches it, he goes ballistic. He goes berserk. Like Damien. But that's beside the point. Anyway, even Iroh said, should we open up the window? No. It's funny he said that because you should know that with a fire, window would just fan the flames and make it bigger. And second of all, I don't remember there being any windows in Zuko's private room like that. Might just be me, but maybe that they wall on top of the fire area was a window or could be decorations. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that was funny. The moment is when Iroh and Zuko are about to land on Kyoshi Island, and Zuko storms out of the dining room where he's about to be served like a big fish, and Iroh said, "Hey, are you gonna eat that food storm out of the room? Are you gonna eat that fish?" He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fish it. I'm gonna take it with me." So I take that with him, and I was like, "Pooh." Unfortunately, that's all we can see about Iroh. No more him, which is a very poor mistake, I will admit. And he wants the rhinos to be prepared. Now, you think that we're gonna get real rhinos, like just ordinary rhinos, like they do for everything else, they combine rhino with something else, but not in this case. They just have a rhino with something else. But we're actually saying, rhino dinosaur, rhino whatever else. They also have another picture mixture with animals too in there. So we'll get to that too. So anyway, back in the beginning they showed that they show that the path the Avatar takes to travel around the world is kind of random. So he says he must be the smartest Avatar in history. That they cut the saga on Appa. And they say they said that you have no idea what we're going to do. And then we were going near water. And then they cut to where it's open ocean, so they're not too far off, just around the water area. So, in any case, they showed the Star is over there doing feminine things, like taking care of her little pants, throwing them up, and he even makes fun of that. And the funny is that he makes it seem like he's a misogynist prick. Which, okay, there exist misogynist people out there, that women do certain things and men do certain things. But, that's not always the case. Number one. Number two, you don't want to piss off your own sister that can bend water and make it freeze on your butt. That's one thing you don't want to do. And second of all, if you're friends with the Avatar, if she's friendly with the Avatar, he can easily make it like miserable too. So, two superpower beasts against one not superpower person doesn't still do too good for soccer. Now, one thing I neglected to mention in the previous Avatar thing is that in this artwork of a Katari here, I don't know if it's at the angle that they draw at, but her head looks a little bit bulbous. I don't know if you could tell right here, but like a little bulbous. In case the point I want to make about the animals is that Avatar Aang goes to this island called the island of Kyoshi, and he even though get this big important mission of stopping the war, like all four elements, master all four elements and stuff, so they can end the war. He still makes trying to be a little kid sometimes. In this case, he wants to ride the elephant koi of the island. Now, the elephant koi are just koi fish. They grew up to be the sons of the elephants. Now, this is rare for a Avatar episode because you always see like different animals like combining and stuff like. You think elephant koi is gonna be a combination of an elephant plus a koi fish, but not it's just the size of the fish, which is better basic as you can get. It's like calling a fish a fat ass koi fish. So it also hints that something is also in the water, something much more dangerous and much more powerful and quick and agile than your average fish. Now, it's really quite interesting because they show this this thing which even the Avatar is afraid of. You know, nobody knows what it is yet, but it's like a bigger, tougher fish that kills all the little koi fish, well, elephant koi fish, and pretty quickly. It's somewhat like Jaws in Jaws sneaks up behind its victims and eats them underwater and drags them under. But the funny is that when the Avatar first season, of course he runs like a little bitch, and he runs over water much like Sonic the Hedgehog or the Flash or Superman or one of those other superheroes. But it's like Jesus Christ, if he had to run across water. Kind of a joke there, but still. But the funny is that when he does that, I would consider the Avatar to be like Tommy Pickles, like a little bit grown up more. It's the head and the fact that he's a white guy and all that. But he always reminding me a little bit of Tommy Pickles. But when he's running from this creature, you see in a very different art style, like an anime art style. Kind of like in that show, Golden Boy Kataro, in which he's ultra serious in one frame, and then the next frame is goofy and stuff. So that's kind of funny, to me at least. But then, all during this whole show, you see that Aang is over there, Aang, compatriots, if you will, of Momo, Katara, and Sokka, are slowly being picked up one by one, which is another horror trope, which hit, like, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when the friends that would not get picked up one by one by the family. I forgot the name of the family offhand, but the family, they take them up one by one. So it's finally revealed who they are. And they are the warriors of Kyoshi. They worship the past avatar of Kyoshi, which is the earthbender version of Aang. And she's like two past in the cycle. First you have Aang, then before him was Roku, then you have Kyoshi. And it's kind of weird because they said that Kyoshi lived 400 years ago, on the island of Kyoshi. But the funny thing is that these numbers don't quite add up right, because let's say that you take away the 100 years that Aang would put in the iceberg underwater. That would mean that there were 300 years left for Kyoshi and Roku. So then in that case, let's say that Roku made to be 100 years old, plus minus Aang's 12 years old. Let's say it'd be 288 years. So then that means that Roku lasted for I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here that he survived to be 100 years old. So that would mean that Kyoshi would have to live to about 180 years old. That doesn't check out good. I mean, I don't know if they actually talk about all the life of how old she was when she died, but still, that doesn't make too much sense. Okay, that's the big paradox for this one. Now, the warriors of Kyoshi are a bunch of female-only warriors that led by Suki, which is awesome, and she develops a little crush on Sokka. Now, I gotta say that I love the design of these warriors. They're more or less like a geisha combined with a samurai. Being graceful and beautiful and with the white makeup on, plus with the armor of a samurai warrior. I think that geisha use fans too, but not in a warrior sense. More like for decoration than graceful movements and whatnot. So I think that the addition of the steel fans is more of a samurai / geisha type of armament, and they are freaking awesome. Now, they also zoom in on the the statue of Kyoshi. And I gotta admit, the statue is pretty good, but it's not that like the statue of happiness. Kyoshi looks pissed, and rightfully so. If you know the backstory a little bit in the show, I'll get to that eventually. But I find it very interesting that they put the Kyoshi part in the word book of Avatar, because Kyoshi has been there. I'm sure they probably did just because it's an island and stuff, but I think that they did also to show like a little mix and match with the elements, just so that it's not 100% water, 100% earth, and 100% fire, because then it might get a little boring. Same with the air temples too. But besides that, the warriors of Kyoshi take butt. And Sako is saying that no girl can ever take on a manly man like me. And that I'm the biggest warrior in my clan back home. Which, okay, he does have a reason for being a macho man George. And that's because he wasn't exposed to anything other than the main man in the society, him and his father. So he didn't know any better. Not to say that it should happen like that, but it shouldn't. But now that he's humbled by women, because he said, that the only reason why the girl beat him and his friends was because of a sneak attack, which, okay, fair point. But then he ends up getting had again by Suki and the other, by just Suki, and in a fair fight, and he ends up getting humbled again, and again after that too. So he very respectfully does the little thing that about that doing stuff. And please teach me your ways. I'm sorry I treated like a girl before, but I want to be treated like a man, and I want to be your disciple. So she agrees with him, and she trains him in that, even though he had to wear everything that she had to wear. So that includes the armor, the fans, and the makeup too. To wear Aang's night dress. So that's very funny. Now, Aang on the other hand, oh yeah, by the way, I wonder, does the Saga also have to wear the undergarments as well to be a full woman warrior? Does he have to wear a bra too? Or is that just something that just the Hobbit know? But anyway, they show Sokka having to work with it. He eventually masters it and beats Suki in combat. So, in that day, now speaking of days, when the Avatar does show up his bending techniques to prove that he really is the Avatar and his friends are harmless, they start running gag of the guy that has a seizure. whenever he's amazed by something. I don't know if that really does happen if someone is really amazed to the point of having a bad seizure. And I don't think it's okay that they make fun of that. But I guess it's okay because I never heard any controversies to do with that in this show. Anyway, they show him showing up, and that guy goes to a fish. One of the little girls over there goes to a fisherman, tell him that the avatar is back in the Kyoshi. Then the fish guy goes to another marketplace guy and gets the Earth Kingdom, tell him that the avatar is back. Well, he tells the fish, the market man goes to sell it to a fire nation guy. The avatar is back. And then it goes to the fire guy goes to prepare the fish for Zuko, which is where the joke came from. So they're saying that all this happened in the course of a couple of days. I don't know about that. I know that rumors and stuff like that get passed on like wildfire. No pun intended. But that was a little bit too quick. Now, in this, you see that the avatar likes the island because he's being worshipped like a king over there. That you see a bunch of girls over there swimming him like they would if you went to Japan. And he's over there swamped by women. It's very funny that they came and painted a picture of the poor avatar. Because every time that they go and paint him, a new girl comes in and hugs him to death. And people are not calling him Angie and all that. So it's very funny. And guitarists getting a little bit jealous of this. So and I can't help but notice that when they're in the marketplace picking out food for himself for the trip, she's grabbing onto an eggplant. I'm not going to comment on what it means or anything, but she's grabbing an eggplant, then another long vegetable, and then another eggplant. So I have no idea where that comes from. In any case, he goes back to Raidi and Inagi, which was a giant creature I mentioned before. The giant draw type creature. Now, it's funny because the only Unagi I know of is from Super Mario Bros. 64. That weird creature in dies. It's like comes out of a hole. And it really scary the first time I see it. It would have been a hell of a lot worse if that thing were in the game. It looked more like Gyarados than anything else. And it's funny because the avatar gets almost killed by it. Kadar could easily overpower it, or at least get away. Now, he tried to impress the girls by riding at Unagi, which, I find out that the word unagi meaning in Japanese. I really want to know. But anyway, the, the girl just get away out of boil whenever we tried to do the airbending trick with the marbles, like, and nobody buys it anymore. The first time was cool. Second time, okay, and the time it's like, no, thank you. I'll move on to something else. So anyway, they had it where the avatar is almost drowned. The car ends up bending. She ends up doing like a power jet, and that floats back out of the way. Unagi. They go onto land again. She ends up drawing out the whatever lungs, but water bending, of course. And everything is all cool again. Now, during this time, everyone was pampering the avatar, giving him all kind of peace, food. The girl was driving crazy, and I get being taught how to, how to fight like a girl, more or less. Like Suki is the embodiment of girl power in this show. Now, he apologized to her for treating her so harshly in the beginning, but he said that, that if you like a girl, but you are really a warrior, which Suki says, I may be a warrior, but I'm also a girl too. And that's really sweet and really kind of deep too, in that warriors can also be women, but they are also women as well. They like to be pampered like women. So that's always a good thing for men to remember, that whatever the job is, they still, whenever women are not on the job, they still like to be treated like women. So like police officer, if you got a police officer who's a woman, at the end of the day when she hangs up her hat, she likes to be treated like a woman, so she likes to be pampered. She likes to be treated nicely. She likes to be have her foot rubbed, or she likes to have herself pampered and all kinds of feminine stuff too. But when she's on the job, she's still an equal. So anyway, the Fire Nation Zuko attacked with the rhinos, which makes rhinos, I should say. And they start making a whole big mess of things. And the Avatar blamed himself for it, because if he went there, they wouldn't come by. Now, Dara told him, no, it's not your fault. So anyway, they end up fighting quick against the Fire Nation. The Fire Nation do burn down the houses and scare away the people and stuff. And, real fearsome stuff. So, you do end up fighting quite valiantly against the Fire Nation, but then Aang starts leading away. Now, Suki does kiss Saga, and it's felt like a romantic thing. I wish that that romantic relationship came in play more, and I wish it lasted longer. But no, they didn't show they ended it with a comic strip or something like that. That was kind of sad because they were leaders of their own warrior clans, and it would have been a very good match made in heaven for both not Madness too. So that would have been a very good matchup. Now I forgot what judo. Yeah, judo. The martial art where they will use their opponent's force and weight against them. So when someone punches you, you dodge and then you pick the person up by their weight and use their weight and the force against them. That's what the Suki does. Along with using fans and the kicks too. And it graceful movements. I think that's more a woman trait because they're more slender, more agile and limber and so the men are. So this is that. Anyway. Yeah, every time I make short work of the fighting guys and he leads them away. You know. Before he does, he dives off Appa and goes into the water. I know what's gonna happen next. He's gonna ride Unagi. Now, I thought that when they had Unagi in the last part, I thought he was gonna make him pissed off and then he gonna fight the Fire ship and cripple it. But no, what he does, he grabs onto the bubbles on the yoke, more or less like the Fumanchu mustache on the Unagi, and he makes him shoot the water out onto the village to put the fire that the Fire Nation caused them. And then right afterwards, he ends up turning away and then go back up to Appa, and they fly away. Now, in there, they show Aang using the fans that one of the Kyoshi warriors drops. Now, I think this is a good thing because number one, it was something that I was taught to use for him, during Kyoshi time. And second of all, I think that fans are much better fit for an airbender to use than an earthbender or the purchase of an airbender of an earthbender, because fans deal with the air. There's nothing around that. But that's the point. He gives everyone right away, gives them back to the Kyoshi warrior, who we don't really care about who the other Kyoshi warriors are. Just Suki. That's it. So anyway, just think how badass it would be to have Unagi fight with the Fire Nation. But no, guess not. It would be nice to see the water from the this thing crippled the Spanish soldiers so that they could no longer light their fire anymore. I guess not. Anyway, that was the end of the Warriors of Kyoshi. And let me just say, I freaking loved it. It was awesome. From the feats that the Avatar got, the way I wish that women would treat me, to the way Asaka gets humbled and is taught a new fighting technique and style. So the fact that it shows that women can do everything that men can do. Yeah, but with women power. And as such, I give this a happy face seal of approval. Because it deserves it. This show really knows how to make good, strong female characters. Even when they get captured, it's still pretty awesome. I like the fact that they use multiple creatures in this show. They have acquired the Unagi, which, to my knowledge, I think there's only one other creature that they use for the name of it. They don't really give it a speech name. They have acquired vegetables like flying bison, etc., etc. So I thank you for watching my review of Avatar Chapter 4 of Book 1, The Warriors of Kyoshi. I loved it. Warrior combination between the geisha and the samurai. It's got a very imposing feel to it. I like the statue of Miss Kyoshi herself, which is awesome. I like the joke between Iroh and Zuzu, and it's just one of the better episodes in long, I would say. Anyway, if you like to hear and you want to see more of my stuff, you can always like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel, as well as you can contact me for any future stuff on my cell phone at 631-707-3707, or you can get me on Twitter or X if you prefer at Nelson Pro X if you'd like it too. And you can also reach me at my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So I salute everybody that is involved with this show. I especially salute Unagi, because nobody messes with that thing. And then, peace out, my brothers and sisters, and aloha. See you in the next vlog of Avatar: The Last Airbender.